Yo, what's up Gears fans, this is Dunaman bringing you another tutorial on how to do a master run on the map Bunker. As this loads in, I'd like to give the following people a shout out for all the hard efforts in order to make this tutorial happen. I'd like to give a shout out to Killer P, Morris, Doorknob, the lovely Sambuca, and Slaughter. The characters that we like to run on this run are as follows: JD, Kate, Emil, Del, and Jack. And we'll be setting up in the barracks. Give this a second to load in. Right, we're off. The first set of barriers that we're going to be placing down are going to be right here, also here, and we'll also be placing a couple of barriers on the stairs here to slow anything down that may come up from there. And now I'm going to go do the marathon to go get the fabricator. Great. Give me a minute. It's really frustrating how slow this is, I do apologise, but we will get there. Any minute now. We chose this location for the fabricator because we found it takes the heat of us if we have to get out of it, and we've got someone's tags and we're sort of out of the way because everything's going to be coming either up the stairs or in the 2 point of entries that I showed you just now, and I think here will do.
Okay, let's get this done.
Now this is the wave 5. We're getting the barriers down in place now. We've got one here and we've also got one here. We've also got a weapons locker out for JD. We've got the 2 barriers on the stairs as shown. That's a level 2 locker because it's good to have the cannons firing out there. Now this is the first boss wave. Got a level 2 locker now. A couple of more barriers down on the, but like I said, we've also got these barriers up, starting to form the crisscross applesauce formation. We've also getting the 2 barriers on the stairs still. Now I always get a little bit nervous before boss wave, and anyone that knows me knows I'm going to be praying for a Swarmac. Oh look! Swarmac! Great! This is me in my element now. Everyone else in the team are going, oh you're crazy, you don't want one of them, but there's me saying yes, I want one because I love them. And as you can see, I'm pelting it now with my GL. Hit it with a death and above, but it's barely touched it because the health on them things are unreal. But now they've shouted out saying that they need some help downstairs because communication in the party is essential, as I've mentioned before in previous tutorials. So what I'm doing here is I'm just wiping everything out. As you can see, the barriers are holding them back quite well, as they're intended to do. I'm also looking back to see where the Swarmac is, listening to what everyone's saying, and as you can see, it's getting closer. So what we're doing here is I'm just taking out anything before I start focusing my aim on the Swarmac. And the fences are holding up lovely. Quickly swap out my weapons. And now it's time to take on the bad boy. So I come up here, I'm looking for it, I'm aiming my GL, straight away I get tripped, taken down. It's just how them things are. But there's Jack to save the day. She's keeping the love ray on me. Thank you, Jack. I'm just going to keep peppering it away at it, keep smashing it on the head. I've got my death from above back. I'm going to hit it back. Bang! There we go. I'm running low on my GL now, so I might blast off these 2 rounds. You got me again. Cheers, Jack. Deja vu. Just keep popping away at it. Plugging away. What we've done is we've sent Kate in there now. He'll be taking out the blisters at the bottom. And I'm going to run around here, looking on TAC cam, see where everything is and where everyone is. Notice that there's a couple of people there, so I take them out. Last one at the Swarmac. Lo and behold, I've gone down again, but look, here comes Jack to save the day. Ta-da! Job's a good in. And good night, Irene. Here's wave 20. The base is looking a bit more built up now. We've got a couple of shock sentries out. There. The fences are all built up. More couple of weapon lockers out for the team. I've got a level 4 at this point. And here's Miss Matriarch. No doubt she'll be giving herself out a shout out in a bit. As you can see, if you pay attention to the shock sentries, they're zapping away at a great distance there because the range on them are phenomenal. They complement their bullet sentry quite well, as you can see. Let's start taking it out. Now here's the Matriarch. Whilst the other team members are concentrating on everything else, letting me know what's going on, I'm letting them know what's going on. We're just focusing and working together to sort of get the wave down and whittle off all the other people that are in or attacking us. Quick swap out the guns. Try and find the Matriarch. She isn't. Here she comes now. She's doing the charge. Oh dear. There goes all the barriers. There's a sentry. All I can do is just keep firing, keep firing. See the NG behind. And there he comes. She's jumping at me. Bang! Get some. My locker's gone. Thumbs up. There we go. Now we can have a quick run through the base. As you can see, we've got a sentinel. But the base is quite more established. We've got level 2 wires on the stairs now. Level 4 sentry pointing out the window to keep the sentinel at bay like that, as you can see. Here it comes. Now these things are a nightmare if they're not dealt with quickly. We always find a death from above will deal the damage on them like that. What'll happen is they'll go down too quick because there's still enough enemies left in the wave, so you're going to get a second boss. That's not the end of the world. We can still hit into it. As you can see, we're taking cover in the base now, in the building, from all the other fire from the outside. The barriers are taking them out. And the sentries are firing at the rejects. They're also firing at the sentinel there. I can hit it now because it's just in the range for me. But these things are a bugger to hit, mind. So just keep your wits about you when you are fighting them because they can wipe out a whole team. And there we go, problem dealt with. You can see. Goodbye, Scion. And there, the barrier's working brilliantly there, as you can see. One boom shot, bang, there we go. Still a few left, bang. Dealt with. That is how effective them barriers are, placed like that on the stairs. They will hold them back, give you enough time to run around, look at the wave, take out a few that are coming in on the other 2 entrances. Whilst they're all stuck on the barriers, you can run back, get your distance and drop a boom shot in there like that, and that will wipe them out. Ooh, wave 30. Now the sentries and everything are a bit more levelled up. We've got like level 3s and level 4s. The base hasn't changed much. We've just got level 4 forge now, obviously. 2 sentries at the top, level 4, just to guard anything that's going to come flying in through the windows. As you can see now, I've spotted the hairy one, so I can start plugging away at her, hoping that I take her out quite quick. But she seems to be stuck there, but don't take that for granted, because they can always jump out when you least expect it. We get a nasty flash like that. Oh, gone down again. Now this is where we're relying on Jack or the NG to come and get me. Save me! Thank you, Jack. I'm going to run around and change my gun. Now, like I said before in previous things, it's always good to have your locker at a nice distance away, so you're not jamming about, hitting into walls and that. You have easiest access to it. Here comes the hairy one now. Bang! Oh, she got me with a spike. Didn't like that. But now my active's ready, so I'm going to mark that. Bang! There we go. Now just pepper a few rounds in there like so. Goodbye, hairy one. Just a quick run round. See if everyone's alright. Grab up the GL for the next round. Wave 35. Everything's level 4 now. As you can see. barriers are all built up, keeping the warden at bay there. He's stuck in the barriers, so it gives me enough time to just pick away at him. Bang, there's one warden. The other warden's coming in from the other side, so what I'll do is I'll go to a locker. Go to my locker, sorry, grab my weapon, see if I can see him. Spot him. I can, there's one. The other one's coming in from the other entrance, where Kate's there's dealing with that. Then he decides to turn. Oh dear, now this is what you do not want to happen. A warden in the base. He managed to get through the bangs, but luckily Jack's up in a mill and he's causing bleed damage. You got Kate there shooting him, and that's great teamwork right there. Warden dealt with. Them moments are the best ones if you ask me. They always keep you on your toes. Here's the third warden. Struggling to get through them fences and being held back. Have you seen the sentries firing at him? The fences doing their part. Everything seems to be working really well. What a base. The engineer. Do you see that? Perfect. This is wave 40, just showing you a few more sentries that we got up. Got some shock sentries there because they're brilliant. The range of them are good at zapping things from a distance. Just backed up by a couple of bullet sentries. I'll bring it on. What have we got? Ah, carrier. Should be perfectly fine with this. Not too much of a tricky of a boss. No, I can stand here like this because of the setup I've shown you. We're not much is getting in, and we can sort of deal with everything because it is such a strong base that we've built. You might get the odd thing jumping in, but it allows me to be able to be stood there like this, picking away at the boss. Bye! Oh no! Look, another one. What am I gonna do? Hey there, let's do this. Haha. Right, so back again, peppering a few more GLs on the carrier's head. Base is still holding up quite strong. I don't know what that was going off to the left of me, but I'm sure everything's alright. Look at the sentries and everything just blasting off the thing, and it's brilliant. Love it. There's someone giving me a call out, so I drop GL to the left. He's still not gone, so there's another one. Carrier's still there. Give me enough time to quickly whip out, change another gun. Drop a couple more GLs on the carrier's head. In the meantime, my confirmed kills charging up, and my abilities, if you look at that at the bottom, it's working really well. Bang! Goodbye carrier. Get some. Love that. There's the engineer's little second hidey hole. That's just because we had the money to mess around, so she built a second base at the top. Why not? Keep yourself safe just in case everything gets overrun. There's the barriers in place again. That's just an overall look around the base just to show you what we've done and where we've positioned things. Wave 50, here we go. Another hairy one. Everyone's relieved. I wanted a Swarmac, but hey ho, it's one of those things. Now I'm just looking around for it, seeing where it is. Oh, did not want that to happen, but it did. Let's trust Jack to save the day again. Now these are the annoying leech waves, and they always take forever and a day, and we all know that. But keep you on your toes, because that moment that you step, like, relax, you're going to go down. The team are going to get wiped. So it's always good to have your wits about you. I'm going up and down like a fiddler's elbow here, but that's Masters for you. Constantly looking where the snatcher is, and I'm constantly looking around to see what's going on, watching the base held up. Oh, here comes the sneaky juvie. I don't know where he's gone, but I'm sure he'll get dealt with. Oh, I'm down again. Up, down, up, down. Well, here comes the snatcher anyway. She's starting to come closer to the base. There's everyone having a bit of a moment. This does happen. Don't panic. There we go. She is actually in the base. We do not want this happening, but there she is. So now you just got to keep your cool. Look at the sentries firing her. There's my death from above hitting it, causing the bleed damage. You've got Kate shooting it as well, causing more bleed damage. And a quick swap round of the guns. Bish bash bosh. There's your snatcher dealt with. Done. As you can see, the base is held up quite well. Thanks guys.